Hello, beautiful people. Welcome. In this video, we are going to continue our conversation on solving equations of logarithms. Now, in the previous video, we were talking about equations that were, for example, log equals log. Now we're going to be solving things that are log equals number. I pre-written some steps here to save some time. So the first step is always to condense your logarithms together. The second step here is going to be get all logs on one side. Now remember, a log is a value, so it's not like LOG, it's not like variables. You can't just move the LOG and keep the rest. So the only way that you can move to get all logs on the same side, the only way you can do that is if you add or subtract. What I recommend is putting that log base b of a in a bubble and adding and subtracting all of the bubbles. So keep that in mind. Don't be dividing, don't be multiplying, just add and subtract. Step number 3 is going to be to write the equation in exponential form. That is our golden rule. So we're going to have a logarithm that is condensed, and we're going to write it in exponential form. Step number 4 is check and solve and check for extraneous solutions. Now, if you recall in the previous video, there was a hiccup. So make sure you're plugging the values into your original equation. All right, let's go ahead and jump in and start our example. As always, if I make a mistake, I am human. Let me know where the mistake occurs so that way I may learn from it. All right, step number 1 is to condense. So I see 2 logs on one side. There they are. So I'm going to condense. I see a plus between them, so that means my condensing will be using the product property, which means that if I have a log, I'm going to multiply both a values. Again, a in this case is 2x. A here is x minus 5. And that is equal to 2. Now here, if you notice, we have 2x times x and a negative 5. So I'm going to distribute that 2x to both. So I have a log. Now recall, there's no base here. In this case, it'd be a base 10 because that is a common base. So I have 2x squared minus 10 equals 2. So here we have log, 1 log equals number. So when you have a log equals number in that format, then you're going to move to writing the equation in exponential form. So what I'm going to do is a logarithm is an exponent. My base is 10. So I have 10 squared is equal to 2x squared minus 10. Now you guys all should be able to evaluate what 10 squared is. In that case, it's 100. 2x squared minus 10. And everyone should be doing a little mini happy dance right now because we have to factor. Subtract 100 both sides to get it all the terms on one side. Here I am noticing that I can divide everything by 2 since we are solving an equation. So I have x squared minus 5. There should be an x here. And we are minusing 50. Because my leading coefficient here is 1, we don't have to do any slip and slide. All we have to do is the guess and check method. 2 numbers that multiply to a negative 50, and when I add them together, give me a negative 5. I'm thinking 10 and 5, both 10, no, we need 1 negative, 1 positive. So 10 is negative, 5 is positive. Once we have here, set each bubble equal to 0. Let me see if I can shift this forward. Okay, and so that means x is equal to positive 10, x is equal to negative 5. Now, there could be one solution, there could be 2 solutions, there could be no solutions. That all depends on if any of our values are extraneous. Now again, plug it into the original equation. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use another sheet of paper as I'm running out of room. I'm going to rewrite my original equation as log, you can put a base 10 if you want, it doesn't matter, 2x plus log x minus 5, and that's equal to 2. And so what we're checking is we're checking if we have any log of a negative number. We're checking if we have a log of a 0. We're also making sure that both sides are equal if it's asking us to make it equal. So let's see what we have. Let's start with the log of 10. So 2 times 10 plus log of 10 minus 5. So I have log base 10 of 20 plus log base 10. You can omit that 10 as a base if you choose. Using that product, so far so good, using that product property, just double check your answers, making sure it works. 20 times 5, 2 times 5, that's 10. So we have 100. Rewrite that using the golden rule. So I have 10 squared is equal 100. Is that the case? Yes. Therefore, going back to our original, 10 is one of our solutions. Double checking the other one, let's write out our original. I have a log base 10 of 2x plus log base 10 of x minus 5 is equal to 2. Plugging in negative 5. All right, let's see here. Log base 10 of negative 10 plus log base 10 of negative, what is this, 5 minus 10. So here is where you get the red flag. This is something that's going to be extraneous, because if you were even trying to do this on a calculator, you have a log of a negative number. You only need one. Yes, this one is also log of a negative number, but you only need one. So big no-no. So therefore, let's go back to our original. Negative 5 is extraneous. As long as you follow these rules, solving these shouldn't be too bad. As always, I am here to help you, to guide you, and of course, if you reach out to me, I will always be available to you. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!